Hey all, here are OS Reviews. Today we're taking a closer look at the Åtta Göra Liberté. These are TWS wireless earbuds that focuses on design, helping it stand out a little bit from the sea of wireless earbuds. Now it's currently a project on Indiegogo that has already met its target and still has quite a while to go, and it comes in a number of very diverse, interesting looking colors, from floral tones to pastel, greens, blues, and even freckled patterns, which definitely makes it feel and look a bit more premium. Now it sells for around $70 or so, at least the early bid edition. Now these are IPX5 rated, so you can splash them, you can wear them when going to the gym, when taking a light shower, and it will still survive. With that being said, other elements of the earbuds are not the most exciting in terms of features. It really just focuses on sound and also the design. It has a graphene driver, which should supposedly give it a pretty balanced and punchy bass in terms of the audio experience. It has passive noise cancellation, which is really just a snug fit. It's not an active noise cancellation. They also have a built-in microphone for answering phone calls, and also supports Qi wireless charging, so you can pop this onto a Qi charging pad to quickly top it up. Now speaking of, in terms of battery life, this will last for around 25 hours or so when on the road. The earbuds themselves last for around 6 hours, and then the case provides an additional 3 to 4 charges. So very similar battery performance to the AirPods and the Redmi AirDots, other slightly smaller and more compact TWS earbuds. Now if you don't want to use wireless charging, you can also use USB Type-C to quickly top it up. And again, this is what I talked about with the freckled pattern. There's some other sprinkles of colors into the plastic. Just a few final press renders here. Again, we have an interesting fusion of materials going on. There's also a slight strap, which is made out of leather that allows you to kind of more easily take it with you and pop it onto a keychain perhaps. So again, they are going for a very kind of premium design-based approach. So inside of the packaging, we have just a quick user manual. We have the earbuds themselves. We also have some spare silicone tips and wings to get a more custom fit, and also a USB Type-C cable. Taking a closer look at the version we have here, which is kind of a peach-colored edition, it does have still some sprinkles of whites if we look very closely, so it's not just a one-tone finish. We have the Åtta Göra logo on it. We have the aforementioned strap here, which is made out of real leather, and then on the side here, it's magnetic, so it attaches like this. The magnet here is a little bit loose, but the strap here is already closed off, so even if this part is open, it can still attach onto a keychain without any problems. Now if you remove this magnetic part, you can actually uncover the USB Type-C port. Now as a quick size comparison, here they are next to the Apple AirPods, the AirPod 2s, and you can see that the dimensions are about the same. It really is quite close. It's very easy to pop into a pocket for easy transportation. We can see that the color of the earbuds inside, of course, matches the exterior, and we still have the same kind of freckled approach with the soft touch polycarbonate plastic that's going on, and we also have label for the left and right sides. Now this bar here is actually the LED that will glow when the earbuds are charging. So if we remove them and then pop them back into the battery case, that's where we can kind of see this bar start to glow, and we can still see it if we close up the case. That tells us how much charge is remaining in the case, and it will stop flashing when the earbuds inside are fully charged. So a nice little kind of elegant design to the LED that shows attention to detail. The earbuds themselves are also magnetic, so whenever you remove them from the case, they will automatically turn on and begin pairing with your smartphone. Now you can see we have the same kind of strip LED approach that looks quite futuristic, and again, a very attractive design overall. We have a microphone on the bottom here for picking up your voice, and we also have the aforementioned micro wing that adds some additional resistance when you're wearing them and prevents them from falling out as easily. These earbuds do have a capacitive sensor for controlling things like play and pause, skip tracks, and answer or reject phone calls. It's actually extremely sensitive. A very gentle tap will suffice and allows you to easily control your music. Now one feature though that is missing is the ability to turn the volume up or down. For that, you'll still have to rely on your phone's volume rockers, and it's a feature that hopefully they can bring over maybe in the next generation model or through a software update. It is something I've been talking about for a while now when reviewing these wireless earbuds, and something that should be standard going forwards. Moving into performance and audio quality, the good thing here is the Liberté are not all just about the looks. It does also sound really good. There's a nice punch to the bass, but it's not overpowering. I still wouldn't say these are the most bass-heavy wireless earbuds I've ever tried, but it should satisfy the majority of consumers out there. Mids in particular is where these earbuds shine, just because it really is a very pleasant and smooth sound. Just because of how clean and detailed the mids are, you can listen to acoustic tracks and vocals, and it just rings and just sounds extremely satisfying. There's very little hints of distortion, in fact, more or less nothing at all, so even if you pause the music or turn the volume all the way down, you aren't able to hear any hiss or hum in the background. So aside from the music, it's completely silent. Now, the use of the latest Bluetooth 5.0 chip also ensures really no problems as far as connectivity in my testing. Again, it is quite mature at this point, and for 90% of the content that you're watching on YouTube, because of also YouTube's optimization and the Bluetooth 5.0, it already becomes a very kind of well-synced process, and you won't really find instances too much of people's mouths and the sound being out of sync. It still is very enjoyable and easy to watch quick clips with using these earbuds. So that's more or less it as far as our hands-on review of the Åtta Göra Liberté. Again, TWS wireless earbuds that really focuses on the design, and in my opinion, it succeeds on the front of being stylish and a little bit distinctive looking. The wireless charging does also work very well, and you can see the LED indicator here will start to glow as it just charges up the battery inside. It's very easy to understand, and the also sound quality is better than expected when it comes to giving you a really comfortable seal, a lack of any distortion, and nicely tuned drivers that has very balanced sound, especially good mids, but also nice amount of bass and clear trebles as well, and setting this apart from some of its other competition at the same price. You can check out more details if you're interested in the links down below, but for now that's been our video. Thanks for watching here at OS Reviews. That's been the Åtta Göra Liberté.